A very good day to everyone. Welcome to Happy Learning. This is Kusma. Now we are going to learn about the basics of cell. This class very important for 9th class NEET biology and who are preparing for the teaching exams like CTET, TET, DSC, the biology aspirants. These are very important. See here, we know about the cell that one is the functional unit of all organisms. So, why the cell is called as functional unit? Because all living organisms are made up of cells. So, whatever organism you see, bacteria, virus, humans, animals, whoever, the organisms completely made up of its cells only. So, these cells are called as structural and functional unit of organisms. So, how the cells are looking like? Cells are the smallest living units of the body. What it do? This can carry out many of functions like growth, metabolisms, reproduction, respiration, digestion. So many of functions these can do. Cell biology. What is cell biology? It deals with study of cells from morphological, biochemical, physiological, developmental, genetical, pathological and evolutionary points of view. That means completely how the cell can function, what is the shape of the cell and what are the chemicals involved in that process of cell and the genetic characters about the cell. Completely those information can be studied in the cell biology. The study of the structure of cell constituents a separate branch of biology is called as cytology. That means about the cell constituents like those organelles and those functions, completely what uh, organelles are present in that, how they function, everything is included in the cytology. So cells being microscopic, we can't see with our naked eye. That means directly we can't see because about the small size. And so who invented these microscope and everything, who invented those things, we are going to see now. Antony von Leeuwenhoek. So he found simple microscope. First he observed and described microorganisms and named them as animalcules. So microorganisms name what he kept, first one animalcules. Robert Hooke. He invented compound microscope, observed thin cork slices and named them, observed compartments as cell. So he observed some compartment like structures on a thin cork. See here, like this boxes, like compartments. These compartments, when he observed under the microscope from the thin cork slices, okay, that one is called as cell. Knoll and Ruskin, electron microscope they invented. They designed the first electron microscope. Now, the remain scientists and important cell organelles who invented those things, now we are going to learn. See here the carefully. See here. Scientists. Robert Hooke. So, you can note down if you want. Robert Hooke. In the year 1665, he discovered cell. Next, plasma membrane inventions. In this, we know about the models, lipoprotein bilayer, unit membrane model, fluid mosaic model. Like these models are there. In later classes, we can discuss completely about the plasma membrane and these models. So, just you note down the scientists and their landmarks in cell biology. That is enough for this session. Lipoprotein bilayer model. Who invented? Robertson. Unit membrane model, Robertson. Fluid mosaic model, Singer and Nicholson. Next, a concept of protoplasm. Who invented this? Perkins and Hugo von Moll. Formulation of cell theory, Schleiden and Schwann. Omnis cellula is cellula. That means new cells arise from pre-existing cells. We know our body fully composed with the cells. So, if again one cell has to be formed, from where it can be formed? Already the cells which are presented in our body, from that only the new cells can arise. This theory can be suggested by Rudolf Virchow, botanist Matthias Schleiden. He told every plant is made up of large number of cells. Zoologist Theodor Schwann, he said all animals and plants are made up of cells which serve as units of structure and function. So these are some landmarks in cell biology. Now about cell organelles and their scientists we are going to learn. Kolliker. So, which cell organelle he invented? Mitochondria. We know mitochondria is powerhouse of the cell. Benda. Mitochondria. Completely about that function. Everything. Completely he invented. E.R. Porter. Endoplasmic reticulum. Pallade. Ribosome. So, we know about ribosome. This one helps for the protein synthesis in the body. Golgi, Noble. Golgi complex. Ernest Haeckel, plastids. Dewey, lysosome. We know about the suicidal bags. Partak begins, quantosomes. Tangle Strasburger, plasmodesmatum. Robert Brown, nucleus. Hofmeister, chromosomes. Fleming, chromatin. Van Beneden, centrosome. Francis H. Crick and Watson, DNA, deoxyribonucleic acid, double helix structure. So, these are the contributions of in cell biology by the scientists. In the next class, we will discuss about the cell shapes. So, cell is present in our body, but compulsory it could have one shape. So, different number of cells we have. That means different shapes also it will be present in our body. In the next class, we will completely discuss about the cell shapes. Thank you for watching. Keep watching our channel. If you want the remaining classes about the NEET basics in school foundation and for teaching exams, you can visit our channel playlist.